I hope this one makes it. Hey, how y'all doing? Now, since I'm in my hundredfold blessing, I'm 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 gonna sit up here and tell you the first thing I'm working on, my communicating skills. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to talk more accurately. You know what I'm saying? Although the country and the development is all about apprehending this thing called help. Can I simply say help? No, I cannot simply say help. Why? Because you have to accurately be taught or teach yourself how to apprehend the moment, the opportunity in public in which where it's difficult to do these things, to be like, okay, you're slick as a snake, you're slick as snake. You know what I'm saying? Now, what I'm saying here is, the Chinese people, they would learn martial arts for a living. You know what I'm saying? So you would look at like this mole on my face somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And they know those points. So what I'm saying here is, if I can build up my communicating skills according to how they know martial arts, I will know how to apprehend help. You see what I'm saying? And I feel like the way society is, you can't actually connect out with no one or ask anybody a favor or even say hello to a stranger. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to move them to those areas. I'm trying to reach out and connect to those who can actually be on the same page, be on the same level. If not, they IQ higher than mine. They can come down to mine and understand where I'm going. You know what I'm saying? Or deal with somebody at a lower level and try to bring them up. You see what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. I mean, because you have your education, but what your mouthpiece, what's coming out of it? Oh man, I smoke weed. No, no, we're not dealing with that. You see what I'm saying? And the thing about being black is, you know what I'm saying, you have to look at white America. White America is like, okay, the top authority on how to talk, on how to conversate and shit. You know what I'm saying? And you may, I would treat a white boy that's lower than me, a white girl that's lower than me, better than me, because that's the respect that I want to give them. You know what I'm saying? And if you give them that respect, they may not have the knowledge that you have, but they will respectfully conversate you, conversate with you on that level. So I'm like, if it worked for me with them, it worked for them with me on them, or work with them on me. You know what I'm saying? And what it is, when you look at the vision of the ant and how they just bump into each other and keep it moving, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you would look at that and you would be like, okay, your mind can be blown if you apprehend that thought with communicate. You know what I'm saying? Hey, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? Well, the next guy, hey, wonderful day we had. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You know what I mean? Simple stuff. It ain't, because everybody is in their own situation dealing with their own test drive. You know what I'm saying? It's not to think about the test drive, it's to get out the test drive and explore life. You know what I'm saying? Just by communicating. You know what I'm saying? And I'm in a situation where that my hundredfold blessing is okay. I've been so eager to get here. I've been so eager to overcome. I've been so eager to be left alone. My eagerness now actually found something else to get into. You know what I'm saying? Communicating skills. You know, what the fuck is that, a class? You know what I'm saying? You might as well take it and run with it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I've been to do, because I feel like, okay, if I can be at war, I can be a part of society. You see what I'm saying? And what I'm trying to do is, if I'm so eager to find something to get into, and it's all about communicating, the war that I overcame, I can actually apprehend building up my communicating skills and prepare myself for battle. You know what I'm saying? Now, what I'm doing is I'm throwing all my strength away from the battlefield, trying to hurry up and apprehend something that makes sense to society, so I can stand as a citizen and hopefully one day, if a battle do come up and that battle ends, I will have been done, apprehended building up my communication skills. What do I want to do now? You know what I'm saying? Because that's what's going to happen. The feeling, the eagerness of what do I want to do now is right here now. So I'm like not predicting, proselytizing, or whatever you want to call it, coming up with an idea to actually apprehend time, space, and effort. You know what I'm saying? If we got time, space, and effort before judgment day get here, what you want to do with it? You know? And I'm gonna sit up here and tell you the communication skills that actually apprehended the ideas of the ant was like when I was a kid, like smoking weed with a nigga that you didn't know. You see what I'm saying? So I can like pretty much comprehend on what, you know what I'm saying, white America doing at our age. You know what I'm saying? We had a couple of mistakes we had. They was available. We took those mistakes. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I believe that's universal right there. You know what I'm saying? And I found out the secret to Satan. Look, let me sit up there and tell you, like, okay, the truth that his title is like he's the most beautiful creature and shit. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Now, y'all know in the world when you deal with money, you deal with envy. Y'all know in the world when y'all deal with money and you trying to apprehend somebody, you dealing with lust. Y'all know in the world when you deal with a relationship, you dealing with the weapon of adultery coming. You dealing with the weapon of fornicating coming. You dealing with the weapons of wedlock issues and stuff, trying to hinder that. Y'all don't see what I'm saying though. Okay. Now, when you look at the situation and you look at how Satan is vulnerable in being somebody. Satan is vulnerable to lust after somebody trying to apprehend somebody. Why is he vulnerable? For the love of the lust of money is the root to all evil. Now what does that mean? Compare evil with what evil don't like. I'm gonna sit up here and tell you. Evil, Satan, the knowledge about it comes in the positive aspect of that tree called the knowledge between good and evil. Okay, now when you look at that tree is apprehended, showing availability to the knowledge of evil. But God created that tree, Satan didn't. So everything that Satan wanted was in that tree. But God put something in Satan that he wanted. And put, just like Holyfield and Mike Tyson in the ring, the knowledge between good and evil left Satan vulnerable. And that's the reason why he got a short time. Let me hurry up and tell you this and get off. Alright. Satan's title is called the most beautiful creature. Now, Satan met that tree versus the knowledge of him. What do I mean? Thank you. Satan seen God create the earth. Then God looked at Satan pop out envy versus his title. You see that? Let me sit up and tell you. Satan's title is called the most beautiful creature. That's what he want to be worshipped for and all about. Don't get me wrong, ain't nothing else. He's so stuck on himself with pride that you will have to believe the knowledge versus Satan's beauty. And you will look at some of these pictures on Facebook, like the morning sunrise and places like, say a couple of millionaires, you know what I'm saying? At least Ray, she'll show like a place to have dinner, buy some water, you know what I'm saying? And all these beautiful places. Now you will look at God's vouch with him. His vouch is he created earth, and earth is beautiful. Now, don't get me wrong, you can look at some of these pictures that these people here got of earth, and you will look and see why, for the lust of money is the root to all evil. Why is why is it the root to all evil? Because Satan wanted to be called beautiful. Earth is beautiful. So when you look at Satan, look at earth, he desired to be worshipped. Do you see what I'm saying? Satan knows he has a short time. What are you going to do? You see what I'm saying? Satan, let me see the fantasy. Satan was actually vulnerable talking to Eve. He was already filled up with envy talking to Eve because he knew his title had been so-called challenged. Now y'all marinate on that one. I don't want to take too much time up, but you know what I'm saying? All in all, we're stepping up into parenthood, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you need to keep the faith of a child. You need to protect your sex drive, keeping the faith of the child in front of your children, so you can actually apprehend parenthood and obey the laws of parenthood to become grown. Let me give you that. But y'all hold Trump, and I'm gonna try to get some feedback out of this because I you know, yeah, look, I get at you in a minute. All right, bet.